Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Symphogear Season 4, Episode 9. So, last episode, Cagliostro might be dead. We had an epic fight against her. I am really not sure. I mean, who knows with anime, we didn't really see a body, but they did, like, the characters, like, said she was gone, so we'll see. I had a conspiracy theory, like, as I was prepping to start recording this episode, I was like, wait a minute, she's the one that knew that um Saint Germain, I almost forgot her name, was might be going after one of those two to sacrifice. So what if she came here and did this attack in order to make everyone think she's dead and she's just really off, trying to go live a life where she doesn't have to worry about her teammates killing her, right? Just my little conspiracy theory that I thought of before recording this. I don't know if I fully believe it because the other characters like sensed that she was gone. They're like, "Oh, one of you is gone. I guess that makes your choice easy." So it's like, how can she fake that sense from them, right? Anyway, we also had training with Gendro, which was I like Cagliostro. Her voice actress is amazing. Her voice is so unique and everything. So it sucks that she's gone and the fight was epic and everything, but I just love Gendro so much. Getting to see him in action, even if it is just training our girls, was just phenomenal. So, but yeah, let's get started with this episode and see what happens this time, shall we? We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I solved my emotional issues on the battlefield. Not typical anime at all. Are they training? Oh no! Trying to work on their teamwork. Hmm. Separation anxiety. That's how I am when I'm away from my computer. I'm like, I have no problems doing things at my computer. Hmm. I love that part of the opening. Maria's such a badass. Rest in peace, Caglio. I kind of, like, almost want to look up Cagliostro's voice actress just to see what other roles she's done. Because I don't recognize that unique voice, like, anywhere. I wonder if she's been in something. Either that or the voice actress is putting on a voice for this show. Like, changing her voice a bit to be like that. But it's so unique, I almost feel like that just has to be her natural voice. Hey. Nice. Damn. Okay. It's crazy how powerful these people are, yet they have to rely on these girls for a lot of the things, but I guess it's just because of the risk of the noise if they get touched once they're done, you know? Damn. He's a quickie. Just following his after image. Hmm. No. It's gotta be like a... Okay. He Naruto's substitution jutsu. How'd he get that log in there? Hmm. Story of the Divine Gate. Okay. Try to get her mind off it. Get her out of her own head. I take that as a compliment. Oh, this is way back when. Tsukuyomi. Now. Oh. Damn. Hey. They couldn't all fit in the car, so she's on her bike. Awesome. This is a Shirabe episode. What the hell? Aw. So much tragedy. Oh my god, it's not Shirabe, is it? There was like some blood. She doesn't remember her name. She must have like lost herself when she was young, or been separated from her parents, or they were killed, or whatever. She'd be around your age. It's kind of a crazy coincidence, but maybe. Oh. Huh. Hmm. Interesting. Ha! The beast within me. I feel ya. Feel you, Hibiki. Oh, did she hear that? Mmm. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Hmm. Clearly. No one should have divine power. We shall stop them. Yeah. Almost forgot that we had a, I was like, wait, did we get the opening already? Or are we just not getting an opening this episode? But we already had it. I totally forgot. She watched him do it. And... Mm. It's crazy that the moon has a ring around it now. For protection? Pinocchio. Be a real boy. I think Adam's like, there's no way, Adam's like, I'm definitely not turning you into a real girl, because then I won't have the excuse of rejecting you over and over. This guy's just always naked. Uh-oh. Oh no! She has something stored in... Yeah, okay. Jeez. She can ride it! Oh, okay. Not. I thought it was gonna be like a broom and she was gonna fly away, but she's just like bouncing away. That was weird. Guy's just naked on the top of a building. Okay. Oh my god! Why? I mean, I guess they're just in the way, and she's trying to move quick. She's trying to... It's the opposite of what you're supposed to do when you're trying to get better at working as a team. Is to go off on your own. They were training together earlier, so they're gonna prove themselves together. Huh. Oh, hi. Jeez. Ignite double boost. How can they hear each other? Oh shit. Hi. Welcome back. Yep. We haven't really heard much about Kanade in a while, I feel like. I miss her. Alright. Motivational speech. Basically, just leave me alone. Oh, jeez. Hey, Dainsleif. Ignite. Module activate. Alright, girls, you do your thing. Oh shit! Has she always... She hasn't talked a whole lot. Is she one of those characters that have, like, a thing they like to say and is basically one of them? Kinda like, Beatrice from, ReZero. Kinda has something like that, doesn't she? I can't remember what she says, though. Crap. I suppose? I think it's I suppose, isn't it? Or something like that. But she doesn't... Beatrice would say it every line. She hasn't. But she said basically at the start of a lot of her sentences, I feel like, this episode. Jeez. What happens if she dies? Well, damn. Is that really it for... Can she sense it at all? Oh shit, is it Adam? Yep, Prelati's dead. Or at least that's what they say. Well, shit. Now you have no one to sacrifice. And that's it. I really like this outro song. For sure. That was a good episode, though. A big focus on Shirabe. I don't know. Maybe that was just a story. It didn't amount to anything in this episode, but could it still? Maybe. But Shirabe said she was taken at a young age. She can't even remember what her real name was and everything. It showed, like, she was named after a couple things, but in that shot, there was a little bit of blood. And then this guy at the shrine said his granddaughter, you know... I think, he said his granddaughter was killed or went missing or something. I can't remember exactly his wording. And she would have been about their age, is what he said. So it just makes me wonder if it's possibly Shirabe, but it could also just be, you know, a sad story from that guy. That doesn't have anything to do with anything else, but... Oh, excuse me. Oh. It's like first time we've had after credits in a while. Okay. Oh, a similar tag to what she had. maybe? Guess it's just a thing. She didn't react, so. I think it is gonna be something. Shira is how it translated to me. Shirabe. Okay. I think they're hinting at it. I wonder if it'll ever be revealed to Kirika, but that is it, guys. Well, for episode 9. Ever be revealed to Shirabe is what I meant to say. But yeah, I liked the conflict. I like how, I'm a very introverted person, and I've had, not so much anymore, but, I mean, I guess on my Discord I have online friends that are very, outgoing and extroverted and everything. But I've had relationships like that with like real life friends where they've been like extremely social and got along with everyone, and I'm very introverted where I only really get along with them kind of thing. So I kind of feel Shirabe in this episode, which I think is what made me enjoy the episode so much, is because I get it. I've been there. I'm still there. I don't really have an outgoing friend to like compare myself to as much anymore. Just because I honestly don't really hang out with many friends in real life anymore. Just because I don't know. It's just it costs a lot of money to do things in real life. I prefer to just hang out on Discord and talk to my online friends who are pretty much like closer friends than anyone in my real life anyway. But that's what I enjoy doing, and that's how I live my life. So, I guess those are the walls that I've built up. But anyway, but yeah, so I like that thing of like her saying like, "Oh, Kirika can do it with anyone," but I'm sitting here struggling, and I totally get that. I've certainly been there. Really like her. I guess overcoming it was really just Tsubasa being like, "Hey, I've been there. I've put up walls too. When I lost Kanade, I put up a huge wall that blinded me because I didn't want to lose anyone else close to me. That was back when, Hibiki first showed up in season 1, Tsubasa wouldn't give her the time of day, and now look at her and everything. So, I guess just giving her that hope that those walls can be torn down, and, or at least you can let people inside them that you care about. That could be another thing too. Like the priest said, we never heard the rest of what he said, but he said walls aren't just to keep people out, and they can be used for other things too. And I mean, my thought is, walls are great for keeping you safe. So if you can expand those walls around your close-knit group of friends other than just Kirika, then you can help keep them safe too. So, but not that it bothers me, it's just interesting that Caglio, I would assume, used to be a man. They said like later in life she was given a female body in order to reach like closer to perfection. It's interesting. It leads me even more to my like conspiracy theory of like, if Caglio is still alive, is it possible that she could give herself a man's body again to go into hiding? I don't know what it took. Like, was it like just surgery? Like we do in our world today, or is there like alchemy stuff to change your gender? I don't know. Pretty interesting though. Pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, the loss of Prelati, she's always been the weaker of the characters for me. She's always felt a little more like stuck up and not as fun to watch. Like, I definitely didn't want her to die, right? But I don't know. I didn't feel any kind of connection to her. I think Caglio I liked immediately because her voice was so unique. And then she had like a fun, like joking personality kind of thing. that I kind of latched onto, and it was interesting to watch her and everything. So I like, not that I really got emotional for any of their deaths, but I felt it a little more where I was like, oh, that really sucks that she's gone. But with Prelati, I'm just kind of like, all right, she's gone. I'm more interested in what the repercussions of that's going to be, because if Saint Germain needed to get this energy source, and to do it she needed to sacrifice one of them, what is she going to use for the source now? I'm worried it's going to be like a whole shit ton of human lives, right? Like, if I just don't know how many lives each one of them, like, how many lives is Prelati worth, right? If they could have sacrificed Prelati, how many human lives, like normal human lives, you have to sacrifice to equal Prelati's, right? Is it going to be like 10, 100, 1,000? I don't know. So, it's, I think that's where I'm most interested with the development of this episode and the loss of Prelati and everything. I'm also not a big fan of that weapon, whereas, you know, obviously we had Caglio with these like badass like brass knuckle things, and the way she fought was just really neat. Not to get sexist, but it does kind of make sense that, you know, because our girls are into martial arts and stuff like that too. There's nothing wrong with women in martial arts, but I wonder if that also ties into the fact that she used to be a man, being like into boxing and stuff, kind of thing. Maybe that contributes to her weapon design later in life, even as a woman, you know? I don't know, just a random thought. But like I said, not that women can't be into that stuff, right? It's just, typically, it's more common for a guy to be into it than a woman, right? But yeah. Anyway, I mean, I think we're gearing up for, you know, we're gonna start, we have, what, 13 episodes total? This was 9, so we have 4 more episodes. You know, we're gonna start gearing up to a finale here. Things are gonna get a little bit, well, things have been serious with losing characters. I still wonder if they're actually dead, or if they, like, somehow communicated with each other to fake their deaths in order to, you know, get away. Or something. Like, we had the flashback to Prelati hearing what Caglio said to her. So is it possible that they also came up with some kind of plan that we didn't hear about? I don't know. But yeah, they're trying to reach this divine gate, which it seems to be within or utilizing these shrines that are in the mirrored form of the constellation Orion. Which was the constellation known to, like, house gods and stuff like that, or whatever, or, like, the doorway to the gods. So, yeah, we'll see if they manage to open it, obtain this divine power. Do we stop them before it happens, or do they get the divine power and then we have to beat them regardless of them being so divine, you know? It's not really a big deal, but Tiki wanting to be a real girl, I made a joke about, like, you know, she's the kind of, like, clingy, like, I don't know. It depends. I think clingy can be attractive depending on who it is, but obviously I'm just not, like, I haven't seen any other aspect of her personality other than just, I want to see Adam. I want to be with Adam. Let me be with Adam. I want to be a real girl so I can get married to Adam. Don't talk to my Adam that way, you know? It's just like, it's incessant the way that she is about Adam. So, you know, if I was Adam, I made that joke being like, if I was him, you know, I'd be like, oh, I'm not gonna get you a real body, so that way I can have an excuse not to be with you in that way, you know? But anyway, definitely interesting. But yeah, I guess my counterpoint to that is, I can also see clingy being attractive if the person has more aspirations than just, like, I have a friend that his wife now, they just got married, is like, she's been doing better, I will say. It seems like she has, but her whole life revolves around him. Like, she has no friends, she has no hobbies. So whenever she's, like, not working or whatever, she wants to be around him nonstop. He never would get any free time to himself because she always just wanted to be near him. and he had to like piss her off in order to like just get a little bit of gaming time or something, and I'm not about that, you know. You gotta know when to have your space, even if you are just that obsessed with the person. You still can't spend every waking moment with the person, or else, you know, it's not going to be very long before you get sick of each other in some form or another. I feel like, anyway. I mean, maybe some people make it work, but that's the way I feel. But anyway, enough about relationship stuff that has nothing to do with Symphogear, really. I'm looking forward to these next 4 episodes, see what goes down, and see how we wrap up this season, and then getting into the final season will be interesting as well. I wonder how crazy it'll get, because some of these finales have gotten pretty crazy, and I really wonder if they knew that season 5 was going to be their finale before writing it, or is it one of those things where, like all these other ones, it's like, oh, it could end there, you know, or we could get more, kind of thing. Or will it have like a fully written finish, right? I guess we'll find out. So thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Link in the description below. This was a Patreon show, so if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the rest of Season 4 and all of Season 5 on there. And you can also start seeing whatever has replaced this show for, you know, 4 seasons of whatever that is, or less, depending on the show. It might be 4 shows that are 1 season each, kind of thing. But check it out if you want a bunch of more content from me. It supports me and what I do here, and I very much appreciate it. And those who are already supporting me, thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. I just said appreciate like a million times. Anyway, yep, links will be popping up on the screen, description, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.